Have you ever felt like you're constantly busy, running on empty, checking off a million tiny tasks? But at the end of the day, you haven't actually moved the needle on what truly matters. You know that feeling, right? Like you're stuck in a whirlwind of emails, social media notifications, and minor errands, while your biggest dreams and most important priorities just keep getting pushed to someday. That is why today, I want to share a powerful story with you, a timeless lesson known as the jar of life, that will completely transform how you approach your goals and your time. Imagine a professor standing in front of a class, a large glass jar on the table beside him. He also has a bucket full of big rocks, another bucket of small pebbles, a third filled with sand, and a pitcher of water. He asks the students, "How do you fill this jar?" One student suggests putting the sand in first, then the pebbles, and finally the big rocks. The professor smiles, takes the sand, and pours it into the jar. It fills up quickly. Then he tries to add the pebbles, and they just barely fit, wedged in awkwardly. When he attempts to put in the big rocks, there's absolutely no room. They just sit on top. "See?" he says, "if you put the sand in first, you can't fit the big rocks." He empties the jar and tries again. This time, he places the big rocks carefully into the jar first. They take up a good amount of space, but there's still room around them. Next, he pours in the pebbles, and they settle into the gaps between the rocks. Finally, he adds the sand, and it sifts down, filling every tiny crevice. To really drive the point home, he even pours in the water, which absorbs into the sand and fills the remaining air pockets. The jar is now completely full. The professor then asks, "What is the lesson here?" A student wisely responds, "If you don't put the big rocks in first, you'll never get them in at all." And that, my friends, is the profound truth of the jar of life. Your life is that jar. The big rocks, those are your most important priorities. Your health, your family, your biggest career goals, your personal growth, the passion projects that light you up. The pebbles are the important, but less critical things, like household chores, specific work tasks, or social engagements. And the sand. That's all the small stuff, the daily distractions, the endless emails, the social media scroll, the trivial errands that can consume your entire day if you let them. If you fill your jar with all the sand and pebbles first, you'll never have space for the big rocks, the things that truly define your purpose and bring you lasting fulfillment. So, what are your big rocks? What are those non-negotiable high-impact goals that, if achieved, would dramatically change your life for the better? Identify them, write them down, and then, for goodness sake, put them in your jar first. Schedule a time for them. Prioritize them above the noise. Protect that time fiercely. Don't let the sand and pebbles steal your precious space. Start each day by tackling your big rocks, even if it's just for an hour. You'll be amazed at how much more you accomplish and how much more fulfilled you feel. This simple shift in perspective can be the difference between a life of constant busyness and a life of profound purpose. Did this story resonate with you? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this message, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear it today, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more powerful motivational content every single week.